Wow. It really is an exceptional summer. We're doing really well so far. Let's probably just put a what's name on it. I'll touch wood. Touch this leaf here. Not my leaf, that leaf. So what I wanted to do was have a chat about the state of chargers in the public domain. So places you can go to charge. You can obviously go to Nissan garages and charge there. But where else can you go? Well, we found Asda and both at Goulburn and Westbrook and at Birchwood. Actually, that's three. We found that they've got chargers. They're different types of charge at different places, but they tend to be small, you know, very low powered chargers. Almost a little bit of an excuse just to get planning permission or something. What they've done is installed the lowest kind of power charger rather than something that would be useful to the general public should they have an electric car. Other places that are obviously at your home, that's good, or at work in some places. I'm sure. I don't know if Ian's got them at work yet. Ian, have you got them at work yet? It's a sensible idea. We've discussed it at where I work. We're just not going to be there permanently, I don't think. So it's not something that you know. There's only me that has an electric car out of the 20 odd of us that work there. But so where else can you charge? Well, there is a lot of motorway service stations. As you look down the map of the UK, there's quite a lot of motorway, and there's quite a few service stations that are now have chargers in. And I came across one recently, and this is that one. So, well, this is weird. I've found myself at Gloucester Services, and as Mr. Sampson will know, at Gloucester Services, they've got these. Wait, look, that's two here. These are brilliant. I've never seen them, so I just happened to be passing by. And why am I at Gloucester Services? It's a long story, and I won't go into it. But let's just say, had a bit of a family sort of issue, and had to come and visit somebody in Wales, and so on the way back stopped off here for some breakfast, and had to bring the petrol car. So I can't even use these beauties, even though they're here, and I've never used a rapid charger. And I saw them as we came in. I was like, oh my goodness, look, there they are. So I thought I'd take a closer look, and I'm sure most of you guys have seen these things before, but let's have a quick squiz at see what they've got here. This is the oops. So here's the bay. There's room for 4 EVs, and there are 2 of the large rapid chargers. They look like rapid chargers. They're Ecotricity, and I haven't got an Ecotricity card, so I don't know if I should try that, shouldn't I, really? I've got one of the pod points, and I've got the GMEV, but I don't have a Charge Master or Ecotricity, so I don't know if that would work. Anyway, so that's what they look like. I think they're awesome. I would love to have brought the electric car down, the Leaf, but it was a bit of an emergency, so had to get here quite quickly, and I knew that I'd have to charge 4 times, and felt that was probably not conducive to speed. So we came in the Corsa, which is fine, and it did brilliantly. It's not been run for 2 months, 3 months. Anyway, let's have a quick close look at these guys. It's an absolutely stunning day as well, and what's interesting is no one's here charging, so these guys are looking a bit forlorn. There's the big, I don't know which one that is. It's Chademo, isn't it? But I don't know. Having never used them, I couldn't tell you really. So usual thing, swipe your card, plug it in, charge, go and get some breakfast, have a toilet break, and come back out and you're ready to go. Absolutely fab. DC. It doesn't mean Davy Coulthard for those who are not initiated with this. Don't know what it stands for. Direct current, isn't it? Direct current, yeah. That's interesting. I've just noticed that the backs of these guys are slightly different. One is black and has large sort of sections poking out. The other one is white and it's flat, and I wonder if that's because this is for different cars. So I can see the word Zoe here, or the Renault ZE, and that's the AC connection right there. And round the other side we have, I guess that's the DC connection for the Nissan cars. That's the Chademo, is it? I should really know more about these because I haven't used them before. I don't know. There's the usual blue zero emission from Nissan logo, and that's what they look like close up. That screen's quite dim actually. Let's go and have a quick look. Very difficult to see. Can't see very much on that. You can just about read. You can just about read it. Welcome, charge your vehicle. And presumably that's where you swipe your card. And if there's an emergency, there's a big red button. But don't press that unless there really is an emergency. Cool. Well, there you go then. So as I said, we're over at Gloucester. It's a beautiful service station. They've built it with a round roof and then landscaped all around it, so that the whole place is it's still being done, but it looks really nice. And I guess it's a great place to find some free electricity to charge your car. Awesome. Well, we've got to get back to Manchester, so we'll see you back there. It was very exciting. Yeah, actually, it was good. I'd never seen one before, so as you can tell from the vid, from the clip. So I got to thinking about that. On the Zap-Map, what's the Zap-Map, you might say? The Zap-Map is a web address that you can go to, zap-map.com, and it shows you all the chargers and the state of chargers for our electric fleet in the UK. And you can see where you might get a charge and what kind of charger it is, and whether it's online or whether it's broken, or excuse me, or whether it's working or installed yet. Now that's very useful. It's really good actually. If it help you plan your journey to go somewhere further afield than your normal domestic runs. But I have a bit of an issue with it, and that's really what I wanted to talk to you about. I want to show you the Zap-Map and have a chat about who has got more chargers and where they are and what kind they are, and just find out a bit more about all that. So let's pop inside and have a look on the Zap-Map. What on earth is all that, you say? Well, that is an accumulation of charge points on the Zap-Map. You can see that that's London. That's London down there. There's sort of the Midlands. It's another big group there. Nottingham there. And here's Manchester. So let's have a quick zoom in. And this is where I live, sort of this side. You see the gap there, where there are none? That's where I live. Yeah. Warrington. In the 1980s, Warrington was like Milton Keynes. It was seen as the great new British new town, the great place to go. And we've got motorways galore. We've got the M6 here. There's the M6, we've got the M56, Going this way, we've got the M62, 57, you name it, we've got it. We've got loads of motorways. It's a fantastic area for communications. Manchester's just here. We've got 2 airports, one at Liverpool Speak, which we've been to, which is about here somewhere, and one over in Manchester at, well, it's sort of this kind of area. It's Ringway, just near Cheadle, that sort of area. But look guys, it really it really is a bit of a mess. There are no charge points in probably Knutsford. You know, Knutsford is a very wealthy area. This sort of area, Northwich, you'd imagine these people would want to be able to buy an electric car because it's the right thing to do, and because you know, it's a bit specialist at this point. You would think that people would want chargers, but there aren't any. If you lived in Northwich or Warrington, Lymm, Knutsford, you've got to go about 8 or 10 miles to find a charger. If by some other means you lived in London, let's just zoom into the centre of London a bit and see where we are then. There are thousands, which I guess you'd expect, but come on. You couldn't, you know, you can't move for chargers. And I've zoomed in here. Let's just for a laugh, let's go up the M6. Where's the M6? Oh, there's the M1. Well, this is the M1 here. Here's all the CHAdeMOs, the fast chargers, the really good ones. I think that's one there. That's a, let me have a look, see what that says. That's a 50 kilowatt, 125 amp CHAdeMO. That charges you up to 80% in 30 minutes. There's one there on the M1, there's one there on the M1. Oh, look, there's loads on the M1. Look, hundreds. And then you get to the M6, which is where we are. So let's find the M6. Seem to have missed me turn off. Hold on. Where's the M6, boys? There it is. M6. Here we go. Is there one there? Oh yeah, there's one there. Okay, there's one. Hey, we found one. Okay, then the M6 comes up here, M6 toll, and there's probably a couple near Birmingham there, yeah. Fair enough. And then you get to sort of Stafford, and that's it then. You get one here, this is Sandbach Services. Sandbach has got one 50 kilowatt and one 43 kilowatt. But on Zap-Map it says, not in service yet, coming soon. How soon? When is soon? When is soon, for goodness sake? Come on. We got cars now, we need to charge them now. Here we are. Now you can tell where I live because there aren't any. Look at this. This is like Manchester Airport, Liverpool Airport. There's one at Manchester Airport. What's that? And it's a 32 amp, for goodness sake. Manchester Airport, get your act together. Goodness me. Now, here we go. Westbrook. Let's have a look at Westbrook. IKEA, Warrington. IKEA. Oh, hold on. What's that snuck in there? There's one snuck round the back of IKEA. Look. Yes. Oh, has restricted access. I wonder what that means. Oh, but that's worth a journey to it, isn't it, to see? I mean, it's not far from me. Where are we now? Sort of, we're over here somewhere. This is where I live, somewhere over here. So that's not far. And I live near the motorway, so I can just pop onto the motorway. Where's my motorway junction? There. So I can pop on the motorway there and just go up there and have a little look. Well, that's and you know, it's snuck in there. I haven't seen that. I've looked at this a few times, but it's at IKEA. Or is it? Hold on a minute. Is it at IKEA or is that at... No, hold on a minute. I think that... Hold on. Yeah, it says IKEA 50. Yeah, it says definitely IKEA. So here it is, IKEA, 910 Boulevard, yeah, Westbrook, Warrington. If you've not used this before, by the way, it's called Zap-Map.com, and it shows you all the charge points and whether they're working and when there's new ones coming. I'd like a few more in this area, please. I mean, for goodness sake, even the motorway, it's only got a 22 kilowatt charger there. I'd have to go all the way up to Preston, and if I went to Preston, it's 45 minutes in the car. So by the time I got there and charged and come back, I'd need to charge again. So that's a pointless waste of time for me. I need a CHAdeMO charger. Well, we'd just like more of them on the M6, please, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. What's that one? That's a 7 kilowatt. That'd take quite a while to charge you up. There's one here there's a CHAdeMO. There's two CHAdeMOs there. Where's that? Chester Services. But that's quite a way over. You know, this is North Wales here. So all this area is kind of getting into North Wales now. So you know, the border's sort of here somewhere. Where is it? There, sort of thing. And so this is like Anglesey is here. So it's like, you know, it's what, a quarter of the way to Anglesey. So it's quite a journey anyway. And by the time you've been there and charged and come back home, you need to charge again. Which is fine if you're going to do longer journeys. So if we're going to go to Chester, for instance, that would be a really good place to go and charge. You could go to Chester and then on the way back charge up, maybe. Where's this one at Newcastle? This one is at one of the service stations, a famous one called Keele, which is spelt K-E-E-L-E. There we go. And that one's working, but there's only one of them, and it doesn't. I don't know which side of the motorway it's on. So you could be travelling down the wrong side of the motorway. If there's only one, you'd imagine it's on one side or the other. See, it should say northbound, southbound, shouldn't it, on there? Oh, it does say southbound. It says welcome break Keele south. Fair enough, fair enough. So that's the current state of the Zap-Map. Let's have a look at the whole country. You'll see there are 6,460 charging points on the map, including Northern Ireland. And what we'll do is a little bit later in the year, and maybe next year, we'll come back and have another look, and we'll see how it's changed, and I'll overlay this map onto that map. Now, for those of you that are fans of Ian's channel, Rural Leaf Owner, his plan was to go from Penzance all the way up to as far north as he could get a charger, but there's no guarantee, you see. So if you go onto this charger up here, let's have a look. That charger there. Now, that one's working here. Gills Bay Ferry Terminal has got a 50 kilowatt charger. So you could go there. That's pretty near the top end, you know, of Scotland. You're a better man than me, Ian, for attempting that, if you do go. Let's have a look how... I wonder if we can have a see how France is doing. No, it looks like you don't get a feed on France at the minute. Okay, but that's really good. You can see it's coming along. It's coming along nicely. It's just that where I live, as you can see, if I said to you, where do I live? You'd go, oh yeah, in that gap there where there are no chargers. I mean, I could live there. I guess that could be worse. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 places that are worse. But, you know, come on. Can we have some more of those 50 kilowatters as well, please? Thank you very much. Good fun looking at the Zap-Map, just occasionally. I think we'll come back to it again later, another day. Wonderful. Yeah, Zap-Map. It's a great web URL. That's www.zap-map.com. Really worth checking out if you've got an interest in electric vehicles, or if you have one. So, well, that's it for another episode. Hope you've enjoyed our little troll around the UK, finding out where you can charge. We'll see you next time. We're definitely going to be looking at the way the car accumulates muck and dust in the next episode. So stay tuned, and if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, and please have a look back at some of the other videos that we've done, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.